Hey, welcome to part 26 of my Ultimate Ironman series. Today, we're going to be doing Song of the Elves. We finished up getting all of the level requirements last episode, so yeah, we just have a couple more quest requirements and we should be able to do it. So let's go take those on. Oh, and here's all my stuff that I have. And all my stats. And there's the first wreck, making history. Classic RuneScape quest telling me to go bank everything. I can't do that, Jagex. I can't bank. Stop telling me to do that. Alright, and there's Roving Elves completed, which gives us a crystal bow. But I'm not sure if I really want to use this anywhere. I might just get rid of it. Only has 500 charges on it anyway, so we'll be able to get another one of these soon. Alright, and once we talk to this guy here, we will be finishing the first part of 3, even though the last part of it's not called Morning's End Part 3, it's called Song of the Elves. Yeah, let's start Morning's End Part 2. Alright, I'm actually a big fat liar. We're still not ready to do this quest. We need a death talisman for Morning's End Part 2, or we need to collect 50 items for a guy. I'm gonna let you determine which one of those would be easier, but lucky for us, even though we don't have a bank, we have this OP POH, which lets us put all of our mourner gear in our house while we do this runecrafting grind. So yeah, let's go do a little bit of runecrafting so that we can afford a death talisman. Okay, and there's Temple of the Eye completed, which is the quest that you need to do Guardians of the Rift. That's what this is called. And we also get 44 rune crafting off that, which lets us craft nature runes, which is nice. That'll help us a lot here at Guardians of the Rift. Okay, I figured it out. What we actually need is a catalytic talisman, which is only dropped from this rewards guardian here, which you get from doing the mini game, and it's a 1 in 200 drop rate, so I'm gonna go stack up like 100 reward points and see what happens. I'm realizing that this is probably going to take longer than it would take to just gather the 50 items for the Death Altar guy. But I do kind of actually need to train up my rune crafting a bit, so I'm kind of willing to give this a shot. But if we start going dry, then I'm just gonna cave and I guess go get the 50 items, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. I will bear as much of this Guardians of the Rift as I can. Okay, I ended up getting 4 runecrafting levels this session with only 11 pulls. I think I might have actually left the last game before I got my reward, so that kind of sucks. But I am sleepy, so I am going to do some YOLO pulls, and hopefully we get the thing that we want. We did get, okay. We did just spin the invisible lantern, okay. Okay, we'll do a little spooning, but that's not what we want. But this is gonna help us a lot with this mini game, so I guess we're gonna be holding on to this for now. I need to go put a log in it so that I can get more points per hour. So that's really nice to spoon. Ooh, I just got the Abyssal Needle. I've just been doing my pulls without really recording all of them and showing them all off. We are up to, where the hell is rune crafting? 53 rune crafting. So we just need one more level for law runes, and I'm pretty sure I don't even have this on my main Ironman yet, so it's kind of funny that we were just completely spooning this place. And the only thing I haven't gotten at this point is the one thing I want, which is this catalytic talisman. So, yeah. Okay, so earlier I went and got the rune pouches I need to make the colossal pouch, so I'm gonna go do that now. And yeah, and we got that. And if we ever need to get that needle bag, we just use it on this guy and get another one. Apparently I can only fill it up 12 times before it degrades, so it might be pretty annoying to use considering we don't have the Lunar Spellbook unlocked. But I guess I can risk this account every time I want to fix it if I want to go to the wilderness to talk to the Dark Mage, but I'm gonna see how it is first. And there is 54 rune crafting, so we could do law runes now, so that is gonna help us out a lot on the whole gaining points thing, which also the colossal pouch speeds that up a lot, and we can also just use these abyssal pearls on this guy over here, and it'll fix our pouch, so we don't actually need to risk our account in the wilderness every time. So yeah, easy escape, let's go. Okay, so it's weird actually. If you want to repair your pouches, you need to talk to this NPC that's in the middle of this area. And you need to pay 25 to unlock it initially, then after that it's 1 per repair. So yeah, it looks like the NPC contact for us, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, just keep on doing that, and we got our restored root pouch, so cool. Already missing the beginning of this game, so I'm just gonna do my pools and wait for the next round to start. So yeah, I guess I'll do that, and if something happens, I won't cut. Oh man, I got the thing! I got the thing we need. I was just like, YOLO, let's do some pools, and we got the thing. So we can do the quest. Yeah, that's the thing. What's in this? Okay, where's the stuff? But yeah, we can go on the Death Altar now. So let's go do. Well, I mean, I have a. So I have to think for a second. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna stop rune crafting here. I don't have nearly enough abyssal pearls to buy any of the pieces, and I'd have to stay for like a few more hours to get enough points, so we're not gonna do that. So let's just, yeah, move on and not runecraft. We're finishing off with 56, so that was, yeah, a pretty good amount of levels that we got, so pretty happy with that. I will put the loot on screen, and yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to drop all these. Okay, after much trial and tribulation, we finally have made it here to this step where we need to get this guy 50 items, which, as you can see, aren't really that bad to get, but on a UIM it would be extremely annoying to get all of these things, and that's why we did all of that Guardians of the Rest, so we could just do this and skip right past this guy. Alright, and as soon as we talk to this guy, it'll finally be over. We will be done with the worst quest in the game. That was definitely the worst one I've done so far. Jesus, that took forever. Okay, so I just spent an hour killing aberrant specters for a Cadentine seed, and we also need a runite bar, and we could do that by actually traveling here to Alderan at our favorite one item bank. And we could put some rune plate legs in here, log out, log back in, and once it lets us in, we will find that it is now a runite bar. So yeah, that's a cool little trick. I also ended up getting 2 hard clues while I was killing the aberrant specters for the Cadentine seed, so I'm gonna go see if I can complete those. So if you see a clue clip, then maybe we get something, otherwise I dropped the clues on the floor and gave up. Okay, well after like 4 or 5 hours of questing, we have made it here to the final boss, Saren. And yeah, the Song of the Elves is definitely not as bad as Morning End Part 2. Morning End Part 2 was the worst thing I've ever done on this account. But yeah, Song of the Elves was pretty chill, it just took a while, but it's going to be kind of scuffed with this gear, I think. I'm going to be doing Bloodburst and only have 77 magic. So yeah, we'll see if I can do this or not, but yeah, I will record it and speed it up and play an epic song. Okay, so as you saw in that last clip, I am an idiot and I died. I got a little overzealous and thought that my barrage would have healed me a singular time. Um, Big mistake. Okay, so I had to teleport out of my last attempt because I ran out of prayer. So this time I brought an extra restore and I have a couple extra pizzas too. So I should be fine this time, hopefully. Unless I hit a bunch of zeros. I was hitting a lot better on my last attempt, so I hope I continued to hit better than I did on my first attempt. But yeah, let's try and get through it this time. Oh, I did it! Yes! Holy fuck. Oh my god. Now that is a RuneScape accomplishment right there. Jesus fuck. And with many trials and tribulations, we finally finished the hardest quest in the game. I can't believe it right now. That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm literally shaking. We got so many levels ups. Oh, that is so awesome. We are improved to this on our ultimate Ironman. Oh my god. Oh. Now I need to go get the prayers that are good, so I could do Gauntlet and make money, and then I could get 99 construction, and it's gonna be bogger! Okay, I decided to do a celebratory Gauntlet. Just went back in. So let's see what I get. Nothing, of course, because it was just a regular old Gauntlet. But as for my plans for Gauntlet, I don't really plan to grind out the BOFA. My next major goal is 99 construction, and the way that we're going to get the money for 99 construction is the Gauntlet, because it just prints out money. We can sell these runes for money, these gems we can cut, sell for money, it drops rune armor that we could alch, which is money. I need to go back to switch to the standard spellbook when we go and do that, but yeah, this place just prints money, so we're gonna just do enough of this place to get 99 construction, and if we get a BOFA, we get a BOFA, and we'll finish the armor if we do get a BOFA. I might also consider making a blade, just because it'd be a huge upgrade over the zombie axe, but yeah, you know, we'll see if that ever happens. I don't really plan on grinding it out though. And before we grind that out, we need to get these prayers sorted. I need to get 2 more prayer levels for 70 PV, and we need to go to the new boss to get the Deadeye prayer and the whatever upgraded Mystic Might prayer. And then yeah, then we can start on the 99 construction grind. So yeah, I'm happy right now. Okay, another thing we're gonna do is the fight caves that we've been putting off for a long time. I didn't realize I could actually make the cape rack in my house. That's what I've been putting it off for. We could actually make that at like 54. So I could have done this for a while, but I forgot. So we're gonna do it now. It probably would have been hard before anyway, but yeah, it should hopefully not be too difficult. I kind of just threw my inventory together, so hopefully this is good. And I'm not too worried about it. I'm kind of less worried about it than the Saren fight, so yeah, hopefully I don't regret saying that. Okay, we are now at the last major, so Jad is up next. Supplies were alright. I probably should have brought like 2 more pizzas, but I just ended up AFKing some of the waves because I had other things to do anyway, so kind of worked out. Yeah, hopefully Jad is humble because we are out of food, but should be alright, I think. Okay, that was a little closer for comfort than I would have wanted, but there it is, the little fire cape on the account that can't bank. So that is really neat. Yeah, and we're just gonna go put that in our house now for until we do Slayer. So I'm not sure why that one healer started healing Jad again. That was really scary, but yeah, we made it through and did not plank to the fight caves. So let's go. Okay, we are now here at our new home for a while. We have 66 thieving right now, and I started this at 65 thieving. We are pickpocketing these wealthy citizens, and hopefully I can show it off, but an urchin will yell out that she needs help or something, some sort of distraction, and it'll distract one of these 3 wealthy citizens, and it lets you like auto pickpocket them for 20 seconds. So yeah, I've just been doing that while AFKing today. I need to get up to 72 thieving in order to do while Gothic sleeps. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. And yeah, as you just saw, the urchin just called out, so now we can pickpocket, and I don't even need to click anymore. It just does all the work for me. So yeah, pretty cool little thieving method. We also get these house keys from it, which lets us like run around this area and steal stuff. And one of the things we could steal is some bone statue that we could chisel up into bone shards for more prayer XP. So I'm hoping to get a lot of those. But yeah, kind of just testing this method out, and I'll let you know what happens. Nice. Okay, and in just a couple pickpockets, we get 72 thieving, which is the level that we need for while Gothic sleeps. Yeah, here. 72 thieving. So yeah, we're gonna be done thieving now. I think I'm gonna get rid of all of these easy clues before I get rid of these keys. So, oops, I did not mean to go there. But yeah, let's go do all those easy clues now. Okay, I ended up finishing 34 easy clues out of that little stack. Don't worry about these are just ones I dropped. But yeah, I don't know if anyone cares about easy clues, but I will speed up a little clip of me opening them. Uh, well, I got another pair of flared trousers. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't get these, because now I'm going to have to rebond my main. Bond costs like 15 mil right now, and flared trousers are 3 mil, so you can see the problem. Okay, just depositing my stuff really quick that I do not, really want to see again. Oops, I should have just dropped that. But yeah, maybe we'll get to finish these sets one day. I don't think it's gonna let me store these because I already have them in there. Okay. But yeah, if we ever finish these sets, then cool. If not, then sadness. They're locked in here forever. But yeah, let's go back to opening. Ooh, Team Cape Eye, that's cool. Kinda looks dumb, but also look cool. So that's pretty dope. Alright, you know the drill, putting the stuff in the house. Team Cape, oh, this probably goes on the cape rack, okay. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to make the cape rack now, but yeah, I guess we'll go do that after this. I got some stuff we're dropping over, so I guess I'll go up on my main, I guess. And put in the pages in the book for later. I think those are the only 2 pages we have, so yeah. Okay, and then for now I'm just gonna build the first 2 levels because we don't really have any capable accomplishments to put on here that would require a higher level. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna, I need to go into my regular house first, but let's see. Okay, no, so yeah, I'm just gonna put my team cape by and my fire cape in here, and they will be safe and sound whenever I need to use them. But yeah, the Ardun cape is just so much more useful for teleporting and getting around the game, so it's nice to have the inventory space freed up. I don't think I could put the Avas in here, but it's super easy to get back from Purdue, so I could just drop it if I need to. Okay, and with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off the episode. It says I have 44 minutes worth of clips. I know a lot of those are gonna be sped up, so it's probably gonna be more like 20 minutes, but that's definitely enough time for an episode. So, yeah, we definitely got a lot done. Fire Cape, Song of the Elves, and some other stuff. But next time we'll just pick up with these house keys and work on getting 70 prayer so we can take on the gauntlet, so we can make money to do construction, so we can get 99 construction because it's the best 99 in the game, and then we can play the game for real, for real. Thanks for watching.